Hey everyone, welcome, I'm MisterBo, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get yourself the Khvostov 7G-0X, the exotic version of the old Khvostov auto rifle. Now in order to start this quest you're going to need to have an old Khvostov and dismantle it, or you're going to need to journey to the Plaguelands Cosmodrome area where you actually start the original campaign. There's a fallen ship there which you can get into. You go all the way to the back and there'll be a chest there. That will drop you a schematic and that will start the quest if you don't already have the Khvostov. But once you have got this quest, the first thing you're going to need to do is go into the Plaguelands and collect 10 blueprints. These will drop randomly from enemies. I was in the Archon's Forge and these all dropped in the space of about 15 minutes. So it doesn't take too long. I would suggest going to Archon's Forge because it makes it pretty easy. But once you've collected all of those, you also need to collect 3 weapon parts. Now these are found in the same place every time, and they're in the Cosmodrome section of the Plaguelands. You're going to want to go to the room where you first started Destiny and you found your ship, that first very mission to the right of the spawn in the Cosmodrome normal patrol, but you want to do this in the Plaguelands version. If you go in there, under some stairs you'll find the first part. Now the next 2 parts can be found near the rocket yard. You want to play like you were playing the Devil's Lair Strike. You want to go up to the point where your ghost would normally interact with the computer, keep going through there, and just on the right you will find your second weapon part. Now if you continue through to the big open area where you normally fight the spider tank, you'll notice that in the middle of the area that'll be your third part. Now once you have the 3 parts and the 10 blueprints, you can go back to Felwinter's Peak and speak to Shiro. He is then going to give you another step which requires you to go back to the Plaguelands, this time chase a fallen captain. Now this can be pretty hard, this guy does take a lot, it does take a while to take down, but once you do defeat him, the talk between Shiro and your ghost says that you've been given the Khvostov. However, when we were doing this, we didn't get it. So we continued on with the mission. You keep going up over to the fallen ketch. You have to go in there and destroy a giant servitor at the back of it. Once you've done that, you can then head back to the front of the ship. You activate your ghost and he has a little bit of dialogue in which he talks about what it was like when you first played Destiny, and that is pretty much it. The quest will complete. You can then go back to Felwinter's Peak. You need to speak to Shiro again and he will complete the main quest. However, at that time I wasn't rewarded the Khvostov either, and I was a little bit confused. Well, it turns out that it went to my postmaster even though I had space for it on my character, so I'm not sure if this is some kind of glitch or if it just goes to your postmaster normally. So if you do complete this quest and you don't have the Khvostov on you, do go check your postmaster, it's probably there. But this weapon is actually pretty cool. Now if we take a look at the perks here, we can see it has lightweight. When held, this weapon grants 2+ character agility. We then have classic scope, which has the original scope from the Khvostov, optimized for range and stability. Or you can have the modernized scope. Modern scope grants additional zoom and target acquisition. Moving on, we then have the 3 types of fire: automatic, burst, or semi-automatic. We then also have hammer forged, rifle barrel or brace frame, extended mag, counterbalance or rangefinder, 450 RPM or 900 RPM, and then this weapon also comes with 2 ornaments: the Bureau of Aeronautics, which looks fairly cool, and then we also have Last Warmind, which I think I prefer. So there you have it, that is the Khvostov Exotic Questline. Let me know if you've managed to get this gun and what you think of it if you have got it. If you haven't got it, let me know if this guide helped you. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys missed my previous video in which I showed you guys how to get the Gjallarhorn, you can click the image on screen or the link in the description below. Feel free to give the like button a big old hugs, subscribe for more Destiny Rise of Iron content and coverage. Hope you guys have an awesome day, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.